ticking, time is over. Before you know you're older. So sober, alone, you getting my cold shoulder. You crying like it's rain. You causing all the pain. No closure, I'm colder. You getting nothing, Joker.
Get down.
Before you know you're older, you're getting my cold shoulder. No closure, I'm colder. You getting nothing, Joker. Clock ticking, time is over. Before you know you're older, so sober, alone. You getting my cold shoulder. You crying like it's rain. You causing all the pain. No closure.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel for a new LEGO military video. Finally today we have the last variant of the F-35 Lightning II, the F-35B. We have already seen the A and C variants. You can find them clicking in the right up corner or in the description of the video. So you may watch also the other videos to check the previous variants. The A variant, I would like to remind you, is the Air Force variant, while the F-35C is the carrier variant. In this case we will find out the B variant, that is a short takeoff and vertical landing variant, and this one has many moving parts. It was the most difficult to achieve, and this is why I left this one as the last one. The weapons here are exactly the same present in the carrier variant, so you can check them also there. Here I'll take into consideration mostly the aircraft itself, because it's here where we can find most of the improvements, while the weapons, as I said before, they are exactly the same of the carrier variant and just a little improved compared to the Air Force variant. Just a fast recap, here we can find many missiles like the Sidewinder, or for example we have the AMRAAM, we have the Naval Strike Missile, AGM-158 is a long-range cruise missile, dumb bombs, JDAM, Joint Direct Attack Munitions. Then we can find power wave bombs in different colors, in different dimensions, and finally here we find the pylons for the payload. They can connect under the wings to have external payloads, and an external gun pod for the main gun. So let's check immediately the fighter itself. Here of course we have a pilot because the creation is in minifigure scale, and we also have some stairs to go inside the airplane. And let's check. The inside here is exactly the same of the previous variants. We have many instruments. Then we have a pilot that, wait, the pilot to go inside needs stairs. You can connect the stairs here or here, whatever you prefer. And then the pilot can go inside this way. Of course we can close the cockpit. And until here it's exactly the same of the previous version. We have the refueling pipe here on the side. Also this one is the same. Interesting. Sorry, sometimes the program goes crazy. It's the same present on the carrier variant, so both the carrier and the B variant use this system for the air refueling, while the A variant, so the Air Force, has the refueling hatch here on the top. It's a bit different. The main difference here of course are the engines, because we have the main engine inside here with the thrust, with the main part in this position, but we also have another section here needed to balance the aircraft. Not only that, but this part of the front engine, it has exhaust here that you can open and close, and we also have other little thrusters here on the sides just for balance while landing. So I think I can show you how you can open and close and change the configuration. First I think we can close again here the refueling pipe, we don't need it anymore, so let's close it. So what we can close is here on the top we have the front part of the engine. This one of course can rotate. Believe me, it can rotate. So first we have to close the first hatch here. So we can close the first one, and when it's closed you can rotate this way. Then we can close also this section. Here we have the gears that transfer the rotating energy to the other part present here. Now we can close the upper section as well. Then we can do the same also here on the bottom. Okay, and voila. Okay, and this is how it looks like when it's closed. Of course we have to close also here under the wings, 1 and 2, and finally we can also change the position of the main engine. Okay, now it's straight in the right direction, and finally close also the hatches present here. Perfect. So this is how it looks like in the flight configuration. Now we are flying in the sky. Well, actually we still have landing gears, so we should also close them. And okay, I think we can also close them even if the landing gears also in this case are exactly the same present on the A variant. I would like to remind you that only the C variant has a little bit different landing gears, because the front landing gear for the aircraft variant has 2 wheels needed to withstand the catapult force of an aircraft carrier. Okay, so this is how it looks like, the front part with everything closed. Very nice, I think. I really like the final result. We may close also the back landing gear. Actually no, it's a very long process, so just watch the previous video to check it, because it's actually the same. I will simply close the hatch here only to show you how it looks like with everything closed. And this is what I wanted to show you, the final result, so the aircraft in flying position. I think you can hardly recognize the difference between this one and the A variant now that it's closed. Of course, with everything open it's easier to notice it's a B variant. If we want to add also some weapons, we may add the main gun, goes here. This is how it looks like with the main gun. Then we may add also external weapons. To add them we need pylons like this. The smaller one is needed for the external side of the wings. One goes here, one goes here, while the bigger one, so this one, is needed for the inner section. And now we can add also weapons here. For example, we can use the power wave in blue because they are easier to see just because of the different color. So now we have this, and maybe some anti-air missiles. The Sidewinder are never green, always needed, even if they are a bit outdated now, but we like them. And I don't know what we can place here. Maybe the AMRAAMs, long range anti-air missile, very powerful, so why not? And I think it's very nice. Of course, just like the previous variants, we can move also here some parts. We can of course also move the tail, let's see, this way. Also here the vertical section of the tail. Everything else is the same present on the A variant. So I think this one can be considered a mix of the things made for the A and the C variants, with the addition of more features to change it into the B variant. And just before closing the video, I would like to show you the differences between all the 3 variants together. And here we are with all the 3 variants: A for the Air Force, B the standard takeoff and the vertical landing, and C for aircraft carriers. I think you can easily recognize the variant from here. Maybe these two are the most similar when everything is closed, but once you open and change the position of the engine, I think you can immediately notice which one is the A and which one is the B. This one is the most different, mainly because of the bigger wings, of course. Main other differences are present, for example, regarding the air refueling, where we have a pipe here, so B and C, while no pipe here, so the A use the air refueling from this position. And I think that's all. If you are curious about the internal base or other features, just watch the previous videos that, as I said, you can find in the right top corner or in the description of the video. While for today, that's all. If you liked this project and this video, please leave a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe if you are not subscribed yet, and if you are curious to know how I design my projects, during the week I make live streams where we build these projects together. And as always, I see you again next Saturday at 1 PM GMT for a new video. Bye bye!